So our fourth semi-final of the day, we turn our attention to doubles once again. This time it's mixed doubles. And the married couple of Chris and Gabrielle Adcock of England, they're up against Jacco, Arends and Selena Piek of the Netherlands. Here the married couple, Chris and Gabby Adcock, #1 seeds and former finalists here at the Bitburger Grand Prix Gold. Reached the final 2 years ago when they were the #2 seeds and lost out to Michael Fuchs and Birgit Michels. And of course that German mixed doubles pair is the last time a home player has won a title here in Saarbrücken. And it will remain so because we've just witnessed the last home player, Mark Schwiebler, depart from the men's singles. So here the Dutch pairing of Jacco Arends and Selena Piek. Unseeded, although they're number 14 in the world ranking. That's a career high for them. Mr. and Mrs. Adcock, the #1 seeds, currently at number 7 in the world ranking. And this for the English combination is a third consecutive semi-final here at the Bitburger Grand Prix Gold. Not only did they reach the final 2 years ago, they were semi-finalists last year, losing out to the eventual champions Cheng Chi-wen and Cheng Ching Chang. Chris Adcock, he's the left-handed doubles specialist from England. In fact, he's been in a couple of finals here because there's his wife, the 25-year-old Gabby Adcock, born in Leeds, but they now live in Milton Keynes. Chris was born in Leicester, and he reached the final of the men's doubles here at the Bitburger with Andy Ellis, and that was 6 years ago. Lost out in the final to Rupesh Kumar and Sanave Thomas from India. There he is, Chris Adcock. They have been as high as 5 in the world ranking, but as I say, they're 7 at the moment, third consecutive semi-final here. Now this is their 4th semi-final of the year. They've yet to progress beyond the semi-final stage. Well, they had 3 games yesterday against the 2011 winners, Chan Pen Soon and Go Lee Ying of Malaysia. And congratulations to Chan Pen Soon and his wife on the happy arrival of baby daughter Hannah. Big beaming smile on Chan Pen Soon's face when I was talking to him about that yesterday. So there is Selena Piek, 24 years of age, from Blaricum in North Holland. Her partner, also 24, Jacco Arends. They're 14 in the world, enjoying their 2nd week at a career high of 14. Quarter-finalists a couple of years ago, lost in the first round last year when they were the #7 seeds, lost out to Ashke De Walker and Gardere. Our umpire for this one, Jens Costa from Germany, Juri Babnik from Slovenia, the service judge. Well, this will be the 3rd meeting between these two pairs as we look at the draw from the quarter-final onwards. And isn't that magnificent? 8 different nations involved from quarter-final stage, but only 1 seeded pair, and that's the #1 seeds who we're about to watch, Mr. and Mrs. Adcock. And the former world #1s, Robert Matusiak and Nadezhda Ziba, winners of this tournament back in 2006, the former world #1s from Poland. They're safely through to tomorrow's final already. So on the previous 2 meetings between these two pairs, the English pair have won on both occasions, including earlier this year in the European Mixed Team Championships. 2 straight games it was on that occasion, 21-15, 21-18.
Selena, Piek, Jacco, Arends, Netherlands. And on my left, Gabrielle, Adcock, Adcock, England. Selena, Piek to serve, to Adcock, love all, play.
So the unseeded Dutch combination of Jacco, Arends and Selena Piek. Well, they've got the work cut out here, but they'll draw heart from the fact that there's big bandaging on the right leg there of Gabby Adcock. It's been well documented that Gabby Adcock, using her flick serve, and it's an extremely good flick serve, but she's using it an awful lot at the moment, seems to have lost a bit of confidence on that low serve. They had a bye in the very first round because they were the #1 seeds. In the second round, they beat Sonoda and Fukuman, who were quarterfinalists last week at the French Superseries event, and a Japanese pair beat the former world champions and defending champions in Paris, Tontowi Ahmad and Ileana Nassia. So that was a good win against the Japanese pair, and as I was saying, 3 games yesterday against Chan Peng Soon and Go Li Ying. Well, Chris Adcock, silver medalist at the 2011 World Championships with Imogen Bankia. So we know he's incredibly talented. And we also know that Gabby Adcock, very, very talented front court player. Another flick serve.
4-4.
That's a great serve from Arends. Arends, I understand, means son of God. And Jacco Arends studied psychology at university. Just wide, good judgment.
6-4.
Commonwealth Games gold medalist last year, this English combination. Oh, just wide, well called wide. English pair weren't convinced, and I wasn't wholeheartedly convinced either. Difficult to tell. Well, Chris just telling the umpire there's some flash photography that's bothering him. It certainly would bother him. Here the tournament referee, Ernest Robinson from France.
Several times, so it's nothing to do with the shuttle.
Yeah, nothing to do with the shuttle, it's the flash photography. So 7-4 the advantage to the Dutch pair.
Play.
Yeah, that's lovely. Good jump,
Service over.
half pace,
5-7.
concentrating on angle rather than power. Got back well to the flick serve. Oh my goodness.
Service over. 8-5.
Yeah,
Service over.
absolutely vital in mixed doubles to get on the attack.
6-8.
Yeah, he's so quick coming forward to that mid-court area. Chris Adcock, absolutely ready to pounce. There's the change of pace, the soft shot, and I can see what Selena Piek was trying to do, play to the mid-court area, but he's so fast coming forward. You've really got to hit it in a downward direction to play to the mid-court area. You can't pop it up like that.
Oh.
Oh, well done to Gabby Adcock. That was had the courage to serve low there. And the back level.
9-8.
Yeah, and again.
Service over. 9-all.
Oh, yeah, the opportunity there for Selena Piek. Currently top 10 women's doubles player with Ifia Muskins. In fact, they were the #1 seeds here. And had to withdraw because of injury problems to Muskins. In fact, Selena Piek won the women's doubles title here with Muskins 2 years ago.
9. Service over. 10-all.
Well, this rally will decide who has the advantage at mid-game interval. And the answer is the #1 seeds.
11-10 interval.
Only 7 minutes to get to the mid-game interval there. Julian Robertson, a little pat. Well done, you've done some good low serves.
Got 1 20 seconds, got 1 20 seconds.
Well, I should think both coaches will be pretty happy with their players and the start they've made to this semi-final.
11-10 play.
Oh yes, that's delightful. Beautiful block.
12-10.
Oh, for brilliant flick serve initially. Look at this. Arends very late onto it, and then a big gap in front of him. Yeah, he's caught with a little block again a second time. And a good first round victory did the Dutch pair over the number 3 seeds, Subaktia and Wijaya of Indonesia, 2 straight games.
Service over. 11-13.
Only 4 seeds, incidentally, in the mixed doubles discipline. Oh, very short rallies at the moment. Just wide. Oh, good call by Chris Adcock. Yeah. Well,
15-12.
Jacco Arends trying to give himself more time to settle on the defence by lifting the shuttle very, very high. Chris Adcock equal to it. Good smash, good placement. It's gone just wide.
16-12.
6 of the last 8 points going to the number 1 seeds. Oh, that's great placement on the smash again.
17-12. Serves over. 13-17.
Oh, well, once again, change of pace, change of angle.
18-13.
Having the desired effect. Drop shot. And then look at this. Nice jump, but not going for power, just going for placement. Yeah, I'm finding the winner with that.
Service over. 14-18.
Oh, clash of rackets, broken racket. Selena, Piek, there's no way you can play with a racket like that. Oh, my goodness. Racket heads. Absolutely smashed. Yeah, what do you do? No point even attempting to play it.
No? Okay. 19-14.
So game points for the number 1 seeds. 6 of them, to be precise. It's 20-14. Oh, clever. Oh, but it's just long. Chris Adcock actually over-committing going forward. And he was slightly fortunate there. But
First
not
game
fortunate
won by
about
Chris Adcock, Gabrielle, Adcock,
deserving the opening game.
21-14.
Yeah, look at that. And it was just long of the back line. 21-14 in 14 minutes of play. Well, the 2009 European Junior Champions, this Dutch pair. Those European Championships played in Milan.
So you can be aggressive now. If not, first one way off, then go.
Yeah.
And then you can back up. Yeah. Just maintain. It's good.
Mostly middle.
Excellent.
It's not getting anything back.
Sorry. Yes, sorry.
Lay off the first one, said Julian Robertson. Then you can go for it. And it is that change of pace the whole time. The key is taking it early. If you take it early, you've got the options. You can lay off the pace or really go for the attacking winner.
Second game, double play.
So one game to the good, the number one seeds. Ah, it's brilliant. Yeah, well, I said she was so good at the net. And Gabby Adcock reads the game so well. Always seems to have a racket up ready. Look at that.
Two love. Serve's over.
Yeah, that's a great return of the flick serve. Oh, well, that's a great return of the low serve. My goodness me.
3-1.
Look at that. Well, I was saying earlier, this is the 10th Grand Prix Gold event of the year. Of the previous 9, the mixed doubles discipline has been won by 9 different pairs, and with 4 pairs in the semi-final here in the Bitburger Grand Prix Gold that have not won a title so far this year in the Grand Prix Gold series, then we're guaranteed a 10th different pair winning the 10th Grand Prix Gold of the year in the mixed doubles discipline. How good is that? Yeah.
Serve's over. 2-6.
Now both pairs finding the winners with the angled attack rather than the power play. That really is a lesson. Any youngsters watching, take note of that. Well, a little discrepancy between the two pairs as to whether the shuttle should be changed or not. English pair wanted it changed, the Dutch pair said no. We're quite happy with this, we're on a run of 3 points.
Serve's over. 7-4.
Oh, look at that.
8-4.
Great reading. Backhand side. Then suddenly she's at the forehand net. That's wonderful. Yeah. Growing and growing in confidence.
9-4.
Well, I think in contrast, the Dutch pair are becoming more and more resigned to defeat.
10-4.
10-4 now.
Service over. 5-10. Six, 10.
Well, tension's running high. Dutch pair didn't want to change the shuttle. Gabby Adcock felt that it was out of shape. Dutch pair saying, well, it would be if you squeeze it like that. This is a good rally, very good rally. And this is a good little spell by Arends and Piek.
7-10.
Yeah, so much for my theory. They were resigned to defeat. It's a good fight back. Love to see this. Love to see a fight back in any sport. Makes for a good contest. Yeah, look at this exchange. That's gone long.
Service over. 11-7.
And so to the mid-game interval. And a 4-point advantage for Chris and Gabby Adcock. Yeah, but we're seeing some good rallies now.
Goes 1 20 seconds, goes 1 20 seconds.
Well, she may have a big bandage around that right leg, but I think she'll be moving very well. So hopefully the injury is not too serious and perhaps the bandaging more of a precaution.
Service over. 8-12.
Oh. Good return of serve. I don't think it was the best of those serves from Arends, but he's got away with it.
9-12.
That was a very, very good return of serve that really set up the rally.
13-12.
force the lift for Chris Adcock to then, look at that, great disguise and deception. And good final smash from the left-hander. Yeah, that's not too shabby either.
14-9.
Well, I can tell you that was just another flick serve from Gabby Adcock, but I think the fact that she has been serving some low, like that, that's a fabulous low serve. Yeah, unable to convert, but because she has been serving some low, now her excellent flick serve becomes all the more potent because opponents are not waiting for the flick serve the whole time. Yeah. Good combination play.
16-10. Serves over. 11-16. Serves over. 17-11.
Yeah, it's just delightful, isn't it?
Serves over. 12-17.
Well, time running out for this Dutch combination. Need a little run of points here. No, that's not going to help their cause in the broken racket. Jacco Arends in trying to change direction, break the frame of his racket.
12.
It's a super angle. Look at this mixture of power and precision, and the English pair queuing up for that one. Brings them to match point opportunities.
20, match point 12.
Oh, clever. Oh, it's just wide. My goodness me, the idea was perfect.
13-20. Game.
Second match point opportunity is converted, and it's a second final here at the Bitburger, a Grand Prix gold for Chris and Gabby Adcock. They were beaten finalists 2 years ago. Here in 2015, will they be able to go one better in tomorrow's final?
Gabrielle, Adcock, 21-14, 21-13.
Umpire confirms the score, 21-14, 21-13, in a semi-final that I make just a little over 28 minutes. In fact, just 29 minutes. The clock ticks over. Now that Very, very good performance by the English pair, and how wonderful to see Gabby Adcock serving so well. So confirmation of the score, 21-14, 21-13, and the number one seeds safely through to tomorrow's final. So our last semi-final of the afternoon is men's doubles, and Mads Conrad Pedersen and Mads Kolding of Denmark up against Takeshi Kimura and Keigo Sonoda of Japan. Well, men's doubles, the draw at semi-final stage, two Japanese pairs. And as far as the Danes are concerned, here they come. Former champions here 2 years ago. And trying to make their second final in 2 weeks, because they were beaten finalists at the French Super Series in Paris last weekend. For Takeshi Kimura and Keigo Sonoda. There they are, Japanese pair. We already know that Hashimoto and Hirata are the number 4 seeds in the bottom half of the draw. They've already lost to the European champions Vladimir Ivanov and Ivan Sozonov of Russia. So last chance for Japan in the men's doubles. Of course, Japan have got a finalist in the women's singles, Akane Yamaguchi, our first semi-final of the day when she beat the former world champion Ratchanok Intanon. Umpire Spazova of Bulgaria and service judge Antonius Landry of France. So talking of the men's doubles draw, well, there you can see 6 different nations from the quarter-final stage. Two Japanese pair, two Danish pairs. The two Danish pairs had to play each other, and I can tell you that Antonsson and Noor were promoted from the qualifying, and they really pushed the former champions, as you can see, the full distance, 21-19 in that deciding game. That young Danish pair were only playing their third tournament together. That was quite remarkable. Going to form in the bottom half of the draw because the number 2 and 4 seeds played off for that semi-final. And as I was just saying, it's the Russians. It's the European champions, Vladimir Ivanov and Ivan Sozonov, who have already booked their place in the final tomorrow. So who will they play? Will it be the former champions, Mads Conrad Pedersen and Mads Piller Golding? There is the giant of a man, 2 meters and 5 centimeters, Mads Colling. That's just under 6'9". Quarter-finalists last year, but champions 2 years ago. Both 27 years of age, and after their final in Paris last week, they've gone up to a career high ranking of number 8. 3 finals already this year for the Danish combination, winning one of them, the German Grand Prix Gold. They obviously like playing here in Germany. So to the Japanese pair. And they're both 25 years of age, so slightly younger. The number 6 seeds from Japan. Down 1 place in the world ranking this week to 21. But they did spend a total of 4 weeks at number 12 in the world. First appearance here at the Bitburger for Kimura and Sonoda. And they are looking for their first final of 2015. All of their matches so far in 2 straight games, the Japanese combination, including yesterday's quarterfinal against number 3 seeds Go Wei Shem and Tan Wee Keong, the Malaysians. And I caught a glimpse of that. When are the Malaysians going to use their attacking play? They're potent in attack, but so often they just appear content to defend. Well, as far as the Danes are concerned, they had a marathon match, as I was telling you, against Kasper Antonsson and Niklas Noor from Denmark. Young Danes only playing their 3rd tournament together. 21-19 in that deciding game. It really was a thriller. I thoroughly enjoyed watching that.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Takeshi Kimura, Keigo Sonoda, Japan. And on my left, Mads Conrad Pedersen, Mads Piller Golding, Denmark. Mads Piller Golding to serve to Takeshi Kimura. Love all. Play.
So the former champions and number 1 seeds, Mads Conrad and Mads Koling from Denmark. Nearest to us, getting this semi-final underway. Incidentally, this is the 2nd meeting between these 2 pairs. First time they met in the first round of the India Super Series earlier this year. 2 straight games, won by the Danes, because of course